This is Xavier with Gotta Be Mobile, and this is the best laptop I've ever seen. Believe it or not, this is not a little netbook. This is a full-on workhorse with a 13.3-inch display, keyboard, it has it all. This is the X1 Fold from Lenovo. The main draw of the X1 Fold is, of course, the display. Let me show you how it bends. It's actually pretty magical here. They've engineered this hinge here to not have much of a gap for debris or anything to get under it, and it actually folds pretty flat. Now there is a little bit of a gap because of physics. You can't fold something all the way and not have it crack, so there is a little gap here. And some people might be concerned about debris or keys or whatever sneaking in there from your laptop bag or purse, but when you put the keyboard in, it's actually a brilliant solution. We get rid of that gap completely. This weighs exactly 1 kilo. So if you compare that to the average business laptop weighing between 3 and 5 pounds, this is just absolutely, I don't want to say throwable, but usable with one hand, carryable by one hand. If you've got a small bag or a medium-sized purse, this is going to slip right in, and this is the only device you need. You can do a lot with this device. As you can see, I just zoomed in with one tap. We've got this going here and here, but as you notice, this video is still not really full screen. We're wasting some of the screen real estate here and here. And if I were, say, for example, writing a movie review or using a video for reference at work, that might be a pain. So all I need to do is actually turn the device, and now what I've got here is I've got the video here, my work here, and my keyboard here. So this is an absolutely amazing way to work where it's all automatic. You don't have to think. It just sort of splits apps from screen to screen automatically, and it's a breeze. Footprint-wise, it's literally less than half the size of one of the most compact 14-inch laptops on the market. So you can just imagine how that lightens your load and how it makes it so much easier to use this on an airplane, the train, or wherever you are on the go. So the attention to detail on this device is amazing. This is an all-leather case. It's a beautiful cover, and it's actually really functional. So this little loop here will move the pen up to the top of the display, so when you're using it, you don't have to reach around and search for your pen. It's right there, ready to go. And there's this really nice little kickstand that's built in, so you don't have to carry any accessories around with you. Just open this guy up, and if you're going to do something like watch a video or show somebody a presentation, you're good to go without having to have an accessory display or show them on the tiny display that most people do with their phones or smaller tablets. So you might be wondering, can you use this X1 Fold as your primary computer? The answer is absolutely yes. And that's because there's plenty of I/O. If you look at this here, you've got a USB-C port here. You can use it for charging. You've got a second one here. You've also got a little SIM card tray, so you can use this with 4G or 5G, and you're good to go wirelessly. Now, if we open this up, you might be wondering that this is a small computer. I don't like using a 13-inch display at my desk, much less one that's a mobile device. But what you can do at your desk is actually go ahead, put this into stand mode, attach a USB-C hub such as this, and this has enough horsepower to power an external display. So you can still use a beautiful large display, curved display, whatever your setup is, single display, using HDMI, using VGA, or whatever your heart desires. You can hook up to Ethernet, hook up to USB, backup drive, whatever you want with just a single plug. So there you have it. That's the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Fold. It's not only the most innovative laptop I've seen at CES 2020, it's actually the most innovative laptop I've seen ever in my 15 years of coming to CES and covering laptops for Gotta Be Mobile and Notebooks.com. This is something that was pure science fiction before this year. And now that this is in range, I just can't wait to get my hands on one to use it on a daily basis. I can't wait to start seeing people giving up the old form factor that was invented in the 1990s and switching over to something like this that is much more keyed in to being a mobile-first computer.